Hi, this is my Happy Meal project by myself and my partner Mason. I will begin with photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is basically the process that a plant cell can turn light into glucose. It is found in the chloroplast, which is here. The equation for it is carbon dioxide plus water plus light energy equals glucose and oxygen. There are two reactions that can happen for this to happen. One is light dependent, which happens in the thyroids and needs light to, of course, happen. It makes materials needed for a later process. The light dependent reactions do not need light, and they are in the stroma, and they use other chemical and other reactions to form glucose. Photosynthesis is important to plants and humans because plants need it to make glucose, which they later turn into energy. And of course, we humans need it because eventually something that we eats plants, and if they don't have food, we don't have food. Photosynthesis is needed for a happy meal because the lettuce and sesame seeds both come from a plant, and if they don't have glucose to make energy, they cannot be as big as we need them to be for enough energy from a happy meal. Cellular respiration occurs in the mitochondria and is basically how glucose is turned into energy. The equation for it is glucose plus oxygen equals carbon dioxide, water, and ATP, which ATP is actually the energy that the cell uses. Cellular respiration is important because without it, humans and plants can't make energy that we need for everyday things. A cow uses cellular respiration, which this relates to the Happy Meal because the cow is the meat in a burger for the Happy Meal. And the cow uses cellular respiration because it is an animal, and without it, the meat would not get as big enough for us to eat it and get a healthy meal. Photosynthesis versus compares and contrasts to cellular respiration. Photosynthesis is located in the chloroplast, and cellular respiration is located in the mitochondria, so they are in different locations. They have different reactants, like photosynthesis has CO2, H2O, and light energy, and cellular respiration has glucose and oxygen. So photosynthesis releases oxygen while cellular respiration releases carbon dioxide. And photosynthesis only occurs in plant cells, while cellular respiration occurs in both. And similarities are both are in plant cells, of course, and they use the same elements like CO2, H2O, and they both use glucose at some point. Macromolecules is next, and the four macromolecules are protein, carbohydrates, lipids, and nucleic acids. The monomolecule for each one is, for protein is amino acids, for carbohydrates is monosaccharides, and I'm just looking at the paper because I don't know how to say these. For lipids is fatty acids, and for nucleic acid it's nucleotides. For polynuclears, for protein it is polypeptides, and for carbohydrates it is polysaccharides. For lipids, they actually don't have any polynuclears, and nucleic acid has polynucleotides as the polynuclear. The elements found in each one are for protein is carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. And the same thing for carbohydrates is carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. For lipids, it is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and phosphorus. And for nucleic acid, it is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus. Next is both types of respiration and compare and contrast. Aerobic takes place in the mitochondria. It produces 32 ATP, but it does need oxygen to do so. Well, aerobic takes place in the cytoplasm. Does not need light, but it only produces 2 ATP. And the similarities are they both require glucose to do that. And both can happen in plants and animal cells. And they both occur in the digestive system because in animal cells they need to pour glucose from the food to even do either one of them. It also goes with the digestive system because you need energy in the first place to run it. So if you have no energy, you can't even have a digestive system. And my last one is the trophic levels. Mine has 3 stages. The first one is the producer, which is the grass. The second one is the cow, or the meat that's in the burger that the humans eat, which is the secondary consumer. Oh no, cow is the primary consumer. The way energy is transferred in one of these in trophic levels, it gets passed down 10% from the consumer. No. From what has been, so when the consumer eats something, it gets 10% of what it ate's energy. So if the primary consumer ate the producer, it would get 10% of the energy. But if then the secondary consumer would eat the primary consumer, it would get 10% of the original energy. So it would only actually get 1% of the energy out of all that. Biomass is kind of the same thing, where most of it is in the bottom. Like, the producers have the most biomass, even though they are the smallest, usually anyway. There's so much of it that they actually have more mass than the other 2 levels. But like I said, the burger would be located on the primary consumer because it's from a cow, and the cow would eat the producer, which is grass. And I believe that is everything. This is the end of my presentation. Bye.